powerful entities in the world. After thousands of years, during which humans were the rulers of the world, authority and power will shift away from humans to computers, and most humans will become economically useless and politically powerless. Already today, we are beginning to see the creation of a new class of humans, the useless class. Just as the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century created the new working class, the proletariat, so now the artificial intelligence revolution is beginning to create the useless class. And when you look back in history, people constantly compare the threat of automation and job loss in the 21st century to what happened in the 20th century. In the 20th century, you saw automation in agriculture, so lots of unemployed farm workers moved to working in industry. And then when automation reached the industries, they moved to working as cashiers at Walmart. But in those cases, what happened was that people lost low-skilled jobs and transferred to other low-skilled jobs. Moving from being an agricultural worker to working in some car factory in Detroit, you moved from one low-skilled job to another low-skilled job. When you lost your job at the Detroit car factory and got a new job as a cashier at Walmart, again, you moved from a low-skilled job to a low-skilled job. But the next stage, if the next stage means I'm losing my job at 45 as a cashier at Walmart, and now there is an opening as a software engineer at Google designing virtual worlds, this is going to be much more difficult than moving from the car factory to Walmart. And it's very likely that even if there are new jobs, most of the unemployed masses will not be able to make the transition. It's also a big question about young people, that nobody really knows what the job market would be like in 20 or 30 years. It's really the first time in history when nobody has any idea what kind of jobs and what kind of skills people will need in 30 years, which means that we have absolutely no idea what to teach children at school. Most of what they learn is going to be irrelevant to the requirements of the job market and of society in 2050. What to teach them instead, we just don't know. And the worst problem, of course, is not in the developed countries, but in the developing countries. If you think about a country like, I don't know, Sweden, which now gets a lot of attention in the US. So I'm not so worried about the Swedes. I mean, even if millions of jobs are lost in Sweden, I think that because of the tradition of the welfare state and so forth, the Swedish government will raise taxes on the big companies and universal basic income or something like that. The Swedes will be okay, I think. The really big question is what will happen to the Nigerians, to the Bangladeshi, to the Brazilians. If millions of textile workers in Bangladesh lose their jobs because of automation, what will they do? I mean, we are not teaching the children of Bangladesh today to be software engineers. What will they do in 20 or 30 years? And do you really think that, I don't know, the US government will raise taxes on Google and Amazon in California and use that to pay basic income to the unemployed Bangladeshi? If you believe that, you can just as well believe that Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny will come and take care of the Bangladeshi. Because I don't think this is a realistic solution. Nobody knows what the solution is. So we may be facing, in the 21st century, a completely new kind of inequality, which we have never seen before in human history. On the one hand, the emergence of a new upgraded elite of superhumans enhanced by bioengineering and brain-computer interfaces and things like that. And on the other hand, a new massive useless class, a class that has no military or economic usefulness and therefore also no political power.
Tell me your order.
Can I get a big Buford combo? No pickles, no onions?
Okay. And for your drink?
A fruit punch.
All right. One moment while I get your total. Your total will be $10.52.
Sign up for stable self-driving in the urban environment in the future with the Newbie autonomous delivery robot by Nobility. This robot is specifically designed to pass through the worst pedestrian traffic. Special features of the robot includes multi-camera based V-SLAM rather than LiDAR sensors. As a result, it can easily gauge accurate position estimation even in high-density downtown areas. Additionally, there are embedded technologies including sensor fusion for AI-based obstacle recognition, avoidance logic, and driving condition recognition, drivable path detection. With the futuristic technology that it claims to have, this robot can finally make delivery robots step out of the geofenced suburban neighborhoods or college campuses, but pierce through even the worst pedestrian traffic. Overall, an autonomous delivery robot worth looking up to in congested, urban areas. Thanks for watching. See you next video.
Let's see, I want to eat in. Main, let's do a burger. Let's do a cheeseburger. And one is good. We want to customize. We can add mustard. We can add some onions.
You're going to eat in?
We can add a pickle.
What's your preference for today? Chicken, fish,
Additional.
burgers?
Well, here are things that normally don't go on a cheeseburger. We can add some shredded lettuce and a tomato. And then, let's see. Then you just want to do apply changes. And what you've just ordered and modified, customized, is extra mustard, pickle, tomato, onions, and lettuce. And I want one of those, so that's good. And then we just add it to the order. And then you can get a drink, you can get your fries or whatever else you want.
It'll soon be easier to get deliveries from Walmart for some of you. For the first time in Texas, the big box store is going to be offering drone delivery to some shoppers. Olivia Leach was out there for you at a Walmart demonstration, showing us all how this is going to work.
If you've ever found yourself needing a last-minute item or maybe an ingredient for a recipe you're working on, but you have no way of getting to the store, well, there's a new technology that could have that item delivered to your front door in less than 30 minutes. You just have to look up. Students at Piedmont Global Academy in South Dallas did just that this morning as a drone airlifted a package from Walmart to the school's front lawn right before their eyes.
Being able to expose students to new things that make them excited, anything that makes students excited about school, excited about learning.
I've never seen nothing like it, like stay 80 feet in the air and then just drop something.
8th grader Regina Schaffner flies drones in her free time.
It's kind of like you playing a video game.
After today, she's even more inspired to pursue a career in technology.
I would pursue it as a career and in college because, I mean, I love technology and like coding it.
They feel empowered. It's their turn to pick up that banner and run with it to see where droning or a career in STEM and technology can take them.
As for Walmart's drone delivery, in order to get your items delivered by drone, you'll need to live within about a mile of one of the 11 participating Walmart stores in the DFW area. And for a delivery fee of $3.99, you'll get your drone delivered package in 30 minutes or less.
It's amazing how fast this technology is moving. The future is here.
Olivia Leach, CBS 11 News.
Welcome. Please scan your first item. Insert cash or select payment type. Insert cash or pay another way. Please take your change. Cash is dispensed below the scanner. Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
This is a self-driving floor cleaner driving around the grocery store. Let's see what it does when it pushes cookies. Let's move around them. New floor.
There was a study in The Guardian that said the median African-American household net worth is going to be 0 by 2053. Because we're entering the age of AI, we're going to have self-driving cars and trucks in 5 to 10 years. 30% of malls are going to close in the next 4 years thanks to Amazon. 2.5 million call center workers in the U.S. are going to get replaced by AI. This economic tidal wave is going to wipe out many working class jobs. It's going to be the equivalent of a natural disaster. And we know what happens in a natural disaster. Who suffers? Poor people who don't have the resources, people of color, and the same thing's going to happen in this. I can see the tidal wave coming very, very clearly.